What up, guys? It's teed up. What's blazing in sports? I'm back at it like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers this work. Guys, sitting at my desk, right? Working away. Busy as Monday. And then I think to myself, wait a minute. Canelo won't fight Demetrius Andrade, and he doesn't show any interest in fighting Jermall Charlo. But he shows interest in fighting Errol Spence Jr. Guys, do you remember when Errol Spence Jr. allegedly was offered $20 million to fight Canelo? Remember that? Well, guys, the one thing we're going to do right now, we're going to talk about it. This your boy T-Dub. What's blazing in sports? I'm back at it like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers this work. Smash the like button. Don't even think about it. Smash it. If you ain't smashing the like, god damn it, you ain't smashing right. Let's talk about it. Demetrius Andrade, Jermall Charlo, both guys currently campaigning at 160 pounds. Both guys are champions. Neither guys have gotten the interest from Canelo Alvarez or Oscar de la Hoya to fight them. But guess who has? Somebody that is not in his division. Here, let's do this. Let's play a guessing game. Who do you guys think that Canelo is targeting? I'll give you some hints. Okay, all right. I'll give you some hints. He's in the same weight class as Amir Khan. All right? I'm going to give you that. He's in the same weight class as Amir Khan. He is scheduled. Okay, this might be a dead giveaway. He is scheduled to fight Sean Porter. Fuck it, you would never guess. Errol Spence Jr. Guys, like the title says, Errol Spence Jr. will have the fight and get the fight over Demetrius Andrade and Jermall Charlo way quicker. And he's not even a 160-pound fighter. Why, guys? Why? Cherry picking. Cherry picking. If anybody can do it, you can do it. Cherry picking. See? It seems to me that Oscar de la Hoya, maybe even Canelo, I don't know if it's a combination of the two. It could be. But they like to fight fighters who got a name, but it favors them to win. See, Errol Spence Jr. is a damn good fighter, good body punching. But the one thing I believe that Oscar sees, maybe Canelo as well, is that Errol Spence Jr. is not a middleweight. Errol Spence Jr. is not even a junior middleweight. Errol Spence Jr. is a welterweight. He is a welterweight. 147-pound fighter. They believe that the power he possesses at 147 is not the same power that would be presented at 160. They believe that the showing against Mikey Garcia, by him not getting a knockout, is what really makes them believe that if they can get Errol Spence Jr. up to 160 pounds, use his name, catapulted after the victory he got over Mikey Garcia, assuming he beat Sean Porter, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. If Errol Spence Jr. beats... Hold on, guys. This shit on, hold on. Come on, YouTube. Mr. Untouchable was cracking, homie. Canelo might fight Kovalev. You're right. Mr. Untouchable. I believe that Kovalev is next. The reason for this video is stating that even after Canelo, assuming he beats Kovalev, I believe Errol Spence Jr. will get the fight way quicker than Jermall or Demetrius Andrade. Errol Spence Jr., think about this. I'm going to be honest. If Errol Spence Jr. was interested in fighting Canelo now and was not in negotiation with Sean Porter, that's who Canelo will be fighting next. I guarantee it. Pay-per-view event. I guarantee it. Well, maybe a cross between pay-per-view and some type of DAZN. Maybe they'd have paid Errol Spence so much money that he would have just fought on DAZN. But yes, I do believe that Kovalev is next. Kovalev has a name still. His skills has diminished. His power has went down. The crusher is not the crusher of the old. Could it resurface? I don't know. I'm only going by his last 2 performances. Maybe 3. He's not the crusher of the old. But with that being said, the same way that Canelo chose to fight Amir Khan, a welterweight, the reason he fought Liam Smith, a guy that's known for being a fighter, and the guys, I like Liam Smith, but he's not a big puncher. I knew he was out his league, in over his head, 12 foot of water for a 5-foot man, versus Canelo. And even when Liam Smith fought Jaime McGill, I knew he was in over his head again. But Liam Smith is a fighter. I mean, honestly, it's probably best he go down to 147 if he can make it. These guys hit too hard at 154 for him. But let's keep working. See, the thing is, Jermall Charlo and Demetrius Andrade are both 160-pound fighters. And not that they're 160-pound fighters, they both stand a legit chance of upsetting Canelo. Now, I'm not going to write Canelo off like Canelo cannot fight, because he can. I'm not going to say he can't punch, because he can. Canelo can punch, he can box, he has a high IQ. With that being said, Demetrius Andrade does as well. He's a slick-ass boxer, and he's southpaw. He can move when he wants, and he has great timing. Great punch selection. Jermall Charlo. He might be the younger version of Triple G, to be honest. He might be the younger version of Triple G. There's not a lot of special effects. But what you see is what you get. And what you get, you probably can't handle. Jermall Charlo stands a chance of upsetting Canelo. Demetrius Andrade stands a chance to upset Canelo. Both of those fights, listen, it can go either way. But to be honest, I think Demetrius Andrade stands a better chance. He can move, he can punch, and he's fucking accurate. And he's a southpaw. Not just for one punch like the movie. He is a southpaw. The whole fight. And he will switch to orthodox. But he's not as comfortable orthodox as southpaw. Jessica, what's going on? How you doing? Says Canelo Errol Spence better fighter than Charlo. But Jessica, that is not the reason why Spence will get the fight. See, the reason Errol Spence Jr. will get the fight over Charlo or over Demetrius Andrade is because he's a smaller fighter that carries a name. That's why. For an example, when Errol Spence Jr. wanted to fight Sean Porter was not trying to get that smoke. Errol Spence Jr. He could have fought another 147-pounder. Probably not with a big name, but he probably could have. But when Mikey Garcia was making all that noise and he knew it was going to be a pay-per-view event, he took it. But the difference is, Errol Spence Jr. was trying to unify. Errol Spence Jr. was trying to make a difference in his own division. Keith Thurman was still in hiatus. Somewhere blowing flutes and shit. Terrence Crawford, well, we know that situation. Canelo has work in the 160 pounds. I'm telling you this. I can almost promise you this. Earl will get the fight over both of them guys. If Earl beats Sean Porter and Canelo beats Sergey Kovalev, you better believe it. Only, and I mean only, if Canelo's having trouble coming back down to 160, because he might stop at 168 to clean up some easy work. But Canelo versus Errol Spence Jr., it's a super fight. It's two different divisions colliding. Champion versus a new title of franchise champion. 147-pounder versus a 160-pounder. And for all the Mikey Garcia fans, if this fight get made between Errol Spence Jr. and Canelo Alvarez, they are going to be licking their chops. They are going to be drinking Coronas and licking their chops. For all of them that wanted to see Mikey beat Errol Spence Jr. and he did it, oh my gosh. This would be their version of karma. This would be their version of what goes around comes around. This is it. He's a smaller fighter. And you know what? Errol Spence Jr. said he'll take that fight. Errol Spence Jr. said he'll take that fight. Hey, if you want to go for it, go for it. But with that being said, Canelo will only pick Errol over them. It's because of his size. He's fighting in smaller divisions. 2 divisions lower. 2 divisions. Demetrius Andrade and Jermall Charlo are at 160. They are dangerous. Their greatest asset is their greatest flaw in getting a Canelo or Triple G fight. I tell you one thing. You know what? You know who else would fight Errol Spence Jr.? Triple G. Triple G will fight him. Triple G will not fight Jermall Charlo. Triple G will not fight Demetrius Andrade. But I bet you this. He will fight Errol Spence Jr. because he feel his size difference will make a difference. Guys, you got to understand, even if these are your favorite fighters, even if you can't taste it, you got to see the cherry picking being done. Why else would Canelo target Errol Spence Jr.? Why? You got trash in your own division to clean up. Why are you going in here messing with this in another room? Strapbook Boxing, my man, guys. Strapbook Boxing, this dude is a boxing historian. Please check him out. I guarantee you, you will learn. Brother, Strapbook, let me know when you're going to drop something new, man. I love learning from your channel. That is a channel you should invest in. All right, let me go to the chat. I'm trying to turn this brighter up. Let's see what I can see. What's good with the chat? What's up, brother? What's blazing the sports salute? Yes. I like Spence. I just don't get why he's scared of Crawford. I don't think he's scared of Crawford. I think it's just that the promotional company and the manager who each party is tied to is calling a little bit more of a wrinkle, because Terrence Crawford doesn't have any fighters over there that he can build off of. Errol Spence Jr. has fighters that he can not only build but establish to be the #1 welterweight. Why? Because if he beats Sean Porter, beats the winner out of Manny Pacquiao versus Thurman, he is the #1 in the division. If he does that, he would easily be top 3, pound for pound. Some would argue #1, some would argue #2. You know, matter of fact, if he does that, and Terrence Crawford does not get really big name opponents, Terrence might end up dropping a spot or so on a pound for pound, and Errol might move up. And remember, this is coming from a Terrence Crawford fan. I got Terrence Crawford. Matter of fact, I'm be honest, it's a 50-50 fight between Terrence and Errol Spence Jr. I'm not dumb. I see power and I see skills. I'm not dumb. But if I had to pick somebody, I'd pick Terrence Crawford about 51%. I'm a Terrence Crawford fan. But the proof is in the pudding. Terrence Crawford doesn't have a lot of fighters over there to not help build his resume, but it might weaken it. If he doesn't get people, and every time he fight, he's in a standstill position, and you got guys like, Errol Spence Jr. who can fight Sean Porter, Terrence Crawford, Danny Garcia, Ugas. All this is on his side of the fence. I'm just being honest. Errol Spence Jr. doesn't really have to cross over to Terrence Crawford's side. He can actually force Terrence Crawford to come over to his side. Because if everybody is in one pool and you are only one in your pool that's worth something, eventually you got to say, you know what? Fuck, I got to go into that pool. But let me keep reading. Mickey Mouse is a sellout. Woo, shit! Shotbook boxing, very true. Alright, I can't see this last one you got. Hold on. Remember, guys, I'm sorry. I use this app that is not good at all. Oh, my boy. Listen, I guys, if I can't read out your comments, please understand. But I did get this from my boy Christopher Jordanette. 2 laws on the fire to keep the blaze going. Salute T-Dub. Salute to you, homie. Bro, I wish I was at home. If I was at home, I would definitely, make Lola dance. My boy, KQKC says, Crawford only Lonely Island. You know what, KQKC? Shout out to my boy. Hey, I sent you an email, man. I sent you one to your, the .net. I sent you an email yesterday to .net. KQKC, I sent you an email with what's blazing the sports in the title. Let's see. Let me go up. I missed some. I wish I was at home so I can read these better, but I'm not. Let me see. I like Spence. I just don't get why. Okay, I read that. Canelo will lose eventually because his knees are banged up. He's not doing enough road work. I have noticed he's always wearing a knee brace. But listen, I gotta say this. Even though I give Canelo shit because he is selecting fighters. He is picking people that has names that he feel he can beat. Canelo has work on his own street. That work is called Jermall Charlo. That work is called Demetrius Andrade. Guys, alright, think about this. I am a person. Hold up. What happened? Hold up. We still live? Hold on. Alright, we're live. It was fucking with me. All right, let me get back to it. Canelo Alvarez has work on his own street to clear up. That work is Jermall Charlo. That work is Demetrius Andrade. We're going to play a game, guys. This game is called Ripley's Believe It or Not. You let me know if you believe it. Canelo Alvarez had 3 of the 4 major belts. And there was only one belt out there with Demetrius Andrade. Ripley, believe it or not, do you believe it or not that he has chose not to get undisputed? And he's going to fight Sergey Kovalev, the Crusher, who has not been a Crusher in a long time. The Crusher who probably couldn't crush a soda can. All right, that might have been a little bit exaggerating, but you get the point. The Crusher is not the same. The difference between Kovalev and Jermall Charlo and Demetrius Andrade is Jermall Charlo, when you see him, you see what he is. A lion. A young, hungry lion. And you know what about this lion? This is no any old lion. See, most lions, young lions, try to take over pride from an old lion. No, that's not what he's doing. This young lion is going to another young lion. Somebody who's the same age. Somebody that is a challenge. And he's coming in like shit. You know what? He has that, how do you say it, guys? It's that it's something in young guys. What is it called? Testosterone? Something that's pumped through young guys that when you become old, you don't have it quite no more. Or the competitor edge to be great when you already had it for a while, you don't crave it so much. The only person I know to keep that edge, to keep that hunger, was Floyd Mayweather. He's the only one. Hate him or not, he's the only one that found a way to keep running miles. Found a way to outwork his opponent. And you know, guys, you know what? I'm telling you guys, I'm not trying to shit on Canelo. I'm not. But when you gotta go, you gotta go. Because if you check my channel out, I got videos because I do recognize this guy can fucking fight. He is skilled. He can box. He can counterpunch. He can bang with the bangers. But no game banger. But the difference between Floyd Mayweather and Canelo Alvarez, well, similar, they both are on top right now. But let's get to the difference. The difference is Floyd Mayweather fought you when you was at your best. He fought you when you was on cloud fucking nine and you thought you were unbeatable. Example A. Shane Mosley, coming off one of the biggest wins of his career by beating Margachito. Beat the shit out of him. His biggest win. Ortiz, coming off a big win over Andre Berto. Cotto, coming off a big win at, was it junior middleweight? Robert the Ghost Guerrero, coming off of his big win over Berto. Marcus Maidana, coming off a big win over Adrian Broner. He only fought you when your confidence was at its fucking highest. When your confidence was at its pinnacle. Canelo not doing that. He's cherry picking. Who the fuck has Rocky Fielding ever beat? I'm gonna ask you a question. Who outside of the fight being made with Canelo knew Rocky Fielding ever existed. As far as I know, Rocky Fielding and Tom Schwartz were in the same boat with each other. I didn't know who the fuck Rocky Fielding was. I didn't know who the fuck Tom Schwartz was. And still, after Tyson Fury beats Tom Schwartz, buy one, get two free, I still don't know who he is. Canelo is fighting people who has names. Floyd fought you at your greatest height with your name. Your greatest victory. But, like I'm saying, I'm not trying to shit on Canelo, because I admire his skills. But sometimes when you gotta go, you gotta go. And I ate some chili with cheese. Had some milk this morning and some eggs. Guess it's time for me to shit. All right. I know I'm joking. Joking, guys. I'm joking. All right? I'm going overboard. I'm just joking. I talk shit. Okay? I talk shit. That's what I do. I give you boxing. I give you my shit talking. Diarrhea flow. No toilet bowl needed. Fuck the flush. Let's get it. Let me go to the chat, man. Because I am way behind. Bree Nan Smith in the building. Canelo should fight Charlo or Kovalev. If anything, he'll fight Kovalev, my brother. He's going to fight Kovalev because Kovalev brings a name, but Kovalev doesn't have... Kovalev is different. Even though I liked his last performance, outboxing to a win, he wasn't a crusher. But if he fights Kovalev, like I said in my stream earlier, bet your bottom dollar. Bet it. Please bet it. Canelo and Gang is going to put a rehydration clause on Sergey Kovalev. It might be a 5-pound rehydration clause. Maybe 10. I know. I could be going overboard. But I'm going to go overboard right here. I'm going to go overboard. A 2-pound rehydration clause, and he has to come into the fight 1 inch shorter than what he measured at. He's not going to fight Jermall Charlo. He's not going to fight Demetrius Andrade. And, guys, Andrade would have been undisputed. Do you know how many parades they would have thrown in Mexico? If he was undisputed, do you know how many parties? Listen, if Canelo would have fought Demetrius Andrade and beat Demetrius Andrade, I would have been looking for fucking parties. Because I'm one of them guys, listen, I love going to the Cinco de Mayo parties. I love going to, all the different St. Patrick's Day. I do all those parties because I like learning about new cultures. And Canelo robbed me for that. Blind. Now I am legally blind. I need to get a handicap sticker on my back of my tags now. Because I am robbed and legally robbed from getting undisputed for a cherry pick. That, listen, the cherry pick could go wrong. It could go wrong. Because Kovalev could win. Kovalev could win. But if it's a close fight and it come down to a decision, you better bet your bottom dollar. Your last nickel. That penny found under your armrest. You know, the penny you use to scratch off your scratch-offs. If it's a close fight, you better bet on Canelo. Guys, God damn it. How come I just can't read one comment and go to the next? I keep addressing in this long length. All right, at least I hope when I address it that you guys get something from it. Let me keep going. God damn it, T-Dub. Christopher Jornet, salute T-Dub, salute to you. Thank you again, Christopher Jornet, for the super chat, bro. Really appreciate it, man. At KQKC Boxing, my boy, 100 grand and all, just a little bit short, my Midwest brother. Salute to you. Spence will regret the day Crawford gets defeated. I don't even want to see Wilder versus Joshua after Ruiz. I get what you're saying. It takes the buzz away. But listen, it just won't be Errol Spence Jr. It'll be both of them. If Errol Spence Jr. lose, Terrence gonna feel like he missed out. If Terrence lose, Errol's gonna feel like he missed out. But you know what? Like anything, the show must go on. Yes, I am a person that wanted to see Wilder versus Joshua. Yes, it is not the same feel. I get it. Me personally, I wanted to see Wilder knock his head clean off his shoulders. In my mind, I was 100% guaranteed in my mind. Not yours. Your opinion is appreciated. But I thought Wilder was going to punch his shit down aisle 3 next to the vegetables between the green peas and the sweet peas. His head was lay somewhere right there. I felt robbed because Ruiz beat Joshua and robbed me of that. My pockets was empty. But in another breath, I was proud because Andy Ruiz has did something that has never been done. He made history, and I witnessed it for his people. Crawford's on a lonely island. You damn right he is. And guys, remember, I am a Crawford fan. I am a Crawford fan. People in the chat right now says Errol Spence Jr. will beat the shit out of Crawford. I say, I think not. It is a 50-50 fight. This shit is going to a decision. It will be a good fight. I would not be shocked if Errol Spence win. I would not be shocked if Terrence Crawford win. These guys are elite. Errol Spence Jr. is elite. Terrence Crawford is elite. But bitch, this is Highlander. There can be only one. I'm tired of 4 fucking kings. Bitch, give me one ruler. Give me one. Now you got me losing my voice even more. I'm getting all deep into this shit. All right, let me go back to the chat. What is it? Marinating fights like Floyd really killed the sports. Everyone complained about what is that? Ginger, you can thank your pretty boy. They complain about Ginger. Listen, people blame Floyd Mayweather. I'm being honest. They only blame Floyd Mayweather because he's black. Floyd did not plan what the fuck happened. He didn't. The people they're talking about is between Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao not happening for 6 years. How come these same people are not blaming Manny Pacquiao? They only blame Floyd because they hate him and they blame him because he's black. That's just what it is. They don't blame Manny Pacquiao. They don't blame Manny Pacquiao for losing twice. See, what had happened between Floyd and Pacquiao, it was a perfect fucking storm that nobody predicted, and they didn't think it was going to happen this way. It was not a plan. It wasn't a plan. Remember, Manny Pacquiao camp, Freddie Roach said it was our fault the first time it didn't happen. How can it be Floyd Mayweather when they admitted he wanted to smoke? They didn't want to smoke because of the testing involvement. But I get it. Blame Floyd Mayweather. Blame the black guy. I get it. Blame the black guy. I get it. Don't blame Manny Pacquiao, who camp admitted it. And then you can't say Canelo, just like I said earlier, Canelo and Floyd are different. They're different. Canelo fought the hottest person at the time at their best. Oh, he won't fight Shane Mosley. Fought Shane Mosley. He fought him when it was hot. The reason that Pacquiao fight went 6 years, 1, drug testing. Freddie Roach admitted it was their fault the first time. 2, both parties going back and forth about money. 3, Pacquiao lost and got his ass beat by, Juan Manuel Marquez. 4, Pacquiao lost to Tim Bradley. Pacquiao had to redeem himself after them losses for the fight to even be worth seeing. But guess who gets the blame? Guess who gets the blame? 99.9% of the time, guess who gets the blame? The sole blame. Floyd Mayweather. Because he is a man they love to hate. They don't blame Pacquiao. They don't blame him. They blame Floyd because they hate him. Because he didn't lose. They wanted him to have a loss. This nigga didn't lose. Let me go to the chat. Oh, we working today. We cooking. KQKC, we cooking. We cooking today. See, they don't get it. They don't get it. That this is a blaze. The fire has been lit. Multiple channels is keeping the fire going. Tell them KQKC. Tell them Christopher Jornet. Jessica. Ronald Franklin in the building. Salute. Tell them. Main event Mark. Let me keep going. God damn it, T-Dub. You gotta get through. All right, I'm gonna try to get through all the. Let me go back. I'm gonna come back in. I'm gonna try to get through all of. I'm gonna try to get through all of the what I'm thinking about. The chats before I respond because I just keep fucking going. God damn it, T-Dub. All right. Where was I at? I have no idea. Let me see. What I missed. Okay, so where I'm at. Okay, just read that. Okay, here we go. My boy, Christopher Jornet, came into the chat room at 13:58. Slapped $2 on your boy just to keep the fire going. Okay, I will check it out. What's great at what's blazing in sports. Real boxing talk, yes sir. Salute T-Dub, main event, salute to you. Canelo has more work than anybody. Smoking and Dave paid him up front. His deal was better than Floyd. He's not scheduling right. I can't wait to see who goes silent and doesn't want to strap right now at 160. Canelo is not a lion. He's a lioness. Oh, shit, Christopher. Billy Ho, I know. Guys, listen, every time I see that Billy Ho, makes me think about when 78 did that video. Guys, you got to go back and watch. This shit was funny as fuck. Type in Billy Joe Saunders 78 Sports. It should come up. Tell me I slapped the shot at him. That shit was funny as fuck. Billy Ho, I know the Andre fight is hard to make. Mr. It's me again and Danny Jacobs. Beltless getting Miss MTF. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get it. You know, this app is crazy, guys. Nah, he's scared of Pac. He waited many years. He wasn't scared of no Pacquiao. Get out of here. He wasn't scared of no Pacquiao. Come on. And listen, I like Pacquiao. All right? I do Pacquiao videos. Floyd wasn't scared of no Pacquiao. Floyd Mayweather was and is older than Pacquiao. They always talk about, oh, Floyd Mayweather trying to age people out. He fought people. Do you know Floyd Mayweather was older than most of the people he fought? Do you realize that this motherfucker is not an ageless wonder? He is aging himself. But thanks, Jessica. I appreciate it, though. Keep bringing that smoke. I like it. You get me all riled up. I like being riled up. I like it. I don't know Rocky till Canelo fought him. Exactly, Ren. Exactly, Ren. That's what I'm saying. I don't know Rocky before. I don't know Rocky after. I don't know. Listen, when I heard Rocky Fielding, it made me think about, is that an extra that played in that movie Field of Dreams? If you fight Canelo, you will get paid. Just lay down. At 160, I don't want to see your city cab drivers fight nobody. At 160 this year or next, we fed up. Smoke, smoke, smoke. Not me, I don't know who Fielding was. Hell no. Who is Jermall? Jermall beat everyone. You know what? That's how you know when somebody is good. Because when people start asking, who is Deontay Wilder fought? Who is Jermall Charlo beat? That's how you know that's a real fucking threat right there. Right there. Because when Triple G fought, what's that guy he just fought? Fuck, what's that guy? I just said his name. The guy he just fucking fought. Damn it. I can't remember his goddamn name. But nobody asks. Fuck, how come I can't remember? Nobody asks, well, who is he fought? They don't ask that. They don't ask who this guy fought. They don't ask who this guy fought. Everybody knew Triple G was gonna run through this guy. But when you start asking, well, who is Wilder fought? That's how you know he's a bad motherfucker. Who is Errol Spence Jr. fought? Another bad motherfucker. Who is Jermall Charlo fought? You know how you know Jermall Charlo is a bad motherfucker? When a bad motherfucker give up his WBC belt to another motherfucker, that's a bad motherfucker. Let's keep going. Jessica, chill, you get a pass for fuckery today. Hey, I like it. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It gives me something to say. Who has he beaten? He's number one. Don't you blaze. It's your channel. I'm glad. No, Jessica, like, it's cool. You hear me laughing? I like it. Listen, that's why when trolls come to my channel, unless you are like being racist or you are, if you're throwing another boxing channel under the bus, listen, speak your piece. Speak your piece. I don't mind it. If you ride for your boy, say what you got to say. I don't get mad. I ain't going to block you for it. I hope you come every day. And I hope every day you go against something I say, because there we go. Now the rivalry is there. The rivalry, maybe call in one day. But let's keep going. I appreciate it. Let's see. Duck, one belt and he ran. Jessica, you must be a Canelo fan. See, no Chuck, what I missed, bro. You missed fire, bro. It's been hot in this bitch. Ron Finkley deception site AJ versus Wilder. Oh, deceptive on site AJ versus Wilder. Salute was blazing. Marvin, hey, what's up, bro? What's cracking? What's cracking, Marvinette? Hope I got that right. Salute to you, man. Frank West. Main event. We got some peeps in here today, bro. I can't even see, man, with this app. This app don't give me in. Von D Gaming. Guys, my boy Von D Gaming, he don't talk boxing, but he has a boxing channel trying to reach that 1,000. I subscribe to him, check in. Guys, you know what I recommend, man? I know that we all have our favorite YouTubers over others, and we like others. But if you are using a laptop, or on any device where you can open up multiple YouTube streams. Even if you cannot comment, all right, let's say the Boxing Voice is on live, and I'm on live at the same time. Well, Boxing Voice is a little bit bigger, and you might want to go over there because this topic might be hotter. Well, what I would say do is pull up both channels. Give both channels those views. Even if you can't comment, give both those views. I do it often. When Blue Bloods live or the Boxing Voice live, I go to both channels. I give them both likes, both supports. So, support each other, man. Help each other grow. Help each other get our view count up. You know, we got to be, even though we are individuals, we are in this together if we all want to grow. Let's go. You go back out. Let's get back in this thing. Let's get back in this thing. All right. So I think I'm caught up. Rocky Fielding won the Super Series. To his surprise, a couple of weeks later, gets a phone call from Canelo fight, and Hearn said it was a surprise. Touching M's means Jacob is rich, and he makes millions. T-Dub, that's a duck. Damn, I know I missed those. All right, let's get back at it. See, hardcore boxing fans, really hardcore boxing fans, are watching the Super Series. I catch as much as possible myself. But like I said, if you are just a boxing fan, you don't follow Rocky Fielding like that. You don't. Like, and then when he fought Canelo, he didn't do shit. I'm going to be honest. I question some of those knockdowns by Rocky Fielding. I can hear the conversation right now. Rocky, this is Oscar. You get a chance to fight Canelo. I know, crazy local, Holmes. This is your shot. You gotta take it. See? We pay you money. The only thing is, you are not allowed to hit Canelo over 50%. You cannot go past 3 rounds. If the fight goes past 3 rounds, you lose half of your purse. I'm not gonna lie, man. That fight looked like a laydown. Oh shit. It's almost my hour. I must have took a late lunch. My boy Don Dada in the building. T-Dog's giving us this work. See, guys, listen, let me go and get out. I know I took a late lunch, but it is what it is. Shout out to all the family. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to the LDBC, Land In Boxing Community. Shout out to everybody that's pushing boxing to the forefront. It's a fire, but I add a blaze to that bitch. It's a cake. I throw a cherry on top of that bitch. Let me round it up, because I'm outside my car now, and at the company I work for, it's about 250 people. 3 of us is black. You know how that goes. I'm one of the 3. So, to be honest, my 9 to 5 is cool. I would absolutely love to do, which is why I do so many other jobs. Because I'm telling you right now, guys, brothers out here listening. Brothers of all race, nationalities, Mexican, black, Puerto Rican, it doesn't matter. Philippine, it doesn't matter. We need to get our own, start our own businesses, be our own boss. If you ever want to get treated fairly, and I'm not saying you can't never be treated fairly where you at, because some places it might be great. But it's just far too many times that race comes in the way. Black, Mexican, Puerto Rican, anything. And my thing is now, never let nobody control your destiny. Be in control of your own destiny. Set your own ceilings. Working for a company, which, and I get it, some people might like and work for another company, it's security, but they control your ceiling. Be in control of your own. Right now I'm working for someone that I'm not in control of my destiny. I'm not. I work hard, others take praise for it. Not cool. But I grind. I teach boxing, I train in boxing, I do private boxing lessons. I plan event parties, and I also do YouTube videos. On top of working a full 7 to 4 schedule. And you know what I do on my lunch break? I work. It doesn't matter if it's 5 people in the chat, 35 people in the chat, or 14,000 that I hit one time. I give you all the same level, 100% max. So guys, I'm in on some boxing. That was just me. You know I don't write this shit. But the whole point of that is, believe in yourself. Invest in yourself. If it don't work out, at least you tried. If it does, it's great to control your own destiny. But let me finish on boxing. All right. Errol Spence Jr., in my eyes, stands a better chance of getting the major fight with Canelo Alvarez before Jermall Charlo and Demetrius Andrade get that shot. The simple reason is because they will consider themselves cherry-picking Errol Spence Jr. They see him as a naturally smaller fighter at 147 pounds. And when they saw that Errol Spence Jr. did not knock out Mikey Garcia, to them, that even lit their eyes up a little bit brighter, that they can actually beat Errol Spence Jr. His power is not as real as they think. And remember, Oscar said, I'm not going to meet you at 154. He wants Errol Spence Jr. to come up to a full 160. They look at him as being a cherry pick. But we all know this, guys. In history, a lot of cherry picks had went wrong. Some cherries are tougher than you think. Rocky Fielding, cherry pick. Kovalev, cherry pick. But that could be a tough fucking cherry. Jermall Charlo, that's no cherry pick. That's work. Demetrius Andrade, that's no cherry pick. That's work. Errol Spence Jr., who they feel is a cherry pick. That's no cherry pick. That's work. And guys, let me get back. T-Dub was blazing the sports. I'm working when I'm working. We working. Let's work. Till the next time, here is What's Blazing the Sports.